Happy Saturday, day 5. Today, we're still on legacy over likes. This is the Struggle is Real channel. And today, first and foremost, I'm going to start here. I've been watching my videos, and I'm very, very critical about a lot of the stuff that I say and a lot of the stuff I do. So I'm just going to start by, if I start talking a little bit slower, it's just because I want to try to make sure that I'm processing my thoughts correctly. Because I do say a lot, and I do say I do say certain things over and over. And also what I notice in my videos is that I kind of ramble off into another tantrum, and then I don't stay the course, and then I lose track of one thought and I start another, and I get jumbled up. But that's why we're here today. Today, I want to talk about being a work in progress. Because like I said yesterday, I said that once I took the trying to be perfect, the whole video editing part out of it, I became fearless. But alongside becoming fearless, I just started doing a lot of not to say that I'm disappointed in my videos. I just feel like there's critical stuff that I want to work on. So one thing I am going to do now is talk a little slower. I'm going to try to use a little bit of more of a structured piece of speaking, so that way I get my point across. Because I had a lot of good points, but I don't feel like they got expressed enough. So I'm going to start here. I am a work in progress. And that's okay. It's okay to be a work in progress. It's okay to make mistakes. It's even okay to be a perfectionist, but just don't let it stop you. I'm not saying that this video is going to be perfect either. The other videos weren't perfect, and none of these are going to be perfect, but let's just say that I am now paying attention more and more to my videos. So one thing I am is very long-winded, and I know that about myself. I already knew that even before doing these videos, because I'm long-winded with my family, my friends, my wife, everybody. So I am going to try my best this time around to be very critical about what I'm telling you and make sure that I get my point across. So, what is it to be a work in progress? I think it's just knowing that you're gonna make mistakes. It's to know, okay, for instance, as you notice, my beard is not as gray as it was on the last few videos. I've been working on my beard for a long time, and I'm still working on it, and it's tough. It's really tough. Here lately, my skin has been breaking out a lot, and I don't know if you've been seeing on my videos, my neck, it looks like it's extra wrinkly. It's weird. It looks like I'm aging right down here real bad. And I've been having like this issue with my eyes. I don't know if you saw in one of my videos, my eyes looked like they were kind of like red and puffy. But I'm working on that. I'm working on myself. One thing I will point out, I'm addicted to certain things. And it's okay too. I'm very addicted to these. This is bad for you. Really bad. But in due season, I think I'll put it down for good. And then also, I'm not going to lie to you, not that I've been addicted to these, but this has been kind of helping me deal with a lot of stress that I've been having in my life over the past few months now. So this has just been helping me. This is not good for you either. But I would just say it's okay to be, working on yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. And it's okay to not be where you want to be in life. The best thing is to just acknowledge your mistakes and work toward it. Part of this whole legacy over likes, I'm not expecting anybody to like me right off the top. If you watch any of my other videos, and even this one, and the future ones, you're probably going to be like, this guy rambles too much. He talks too much. He runs over more than I want to hear. And I'm okay with that. But I'm doing this for my family. Again, like I said before, I'm doing this for myself. And I'm doing this very fearlessly. The only thing I do want people to remember is remember me for what I stood for. Don't forget about me. Because before I leave this earth, I'm going to make my point. I'm going to get my point across. The key to working on yourself, for me at this point, is putting everything on front display. Your mistakes, your flaws, all your imperfections. But when you put all of that out there, just know what you're doing it for. You have a why. My biggest why is by me being a big brother, by me being an uncle, by me being a father figure to some capacity, and to me being a grandfather, is it's knowing that you're not where you want to be, but I guess if you do things when you're ready, you'll never be ready. I wasn't ready to record all these videos today. I really didn't have a docket of what I was going to say. As I drove over to the location that I'm at right now, I started to kind of process this whole work in progress. And the key thing is, one, you're never going to be ready for what you're going to do. You just do it. I was watching this video today by this guy, Purpose Driven. Shout out to him. I think his name is Malik David Lewis. I'm giving him a shout out because I kind of peep a few of his videos, and I ain't gonna say he has I guess kind of like me. He does all his stuff seems like they're kind of on the fly. They're not edited as much, but he's very well spoken, and he gets his information out there. He actually repeats a lot of the stuff that he say, and I said, damn, when he does that, I feel like he gets his point across. He's not just rambling. He's not necessarily structured, but he definitely makes sure that he says his stuff over and over, so you get his point, you get the sentence and what he's trying to put out there. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try my best to, I guess, be a little slower in what I say, a little bit more structured, However, I know it's not going to be still perfect. But like I said, one, do things even when you're not ready. Oh, in the video, oh, I'm sorry. That's my point. In the video, he said, do it when you're broke, do it when you're scared, do it when you're alone. Just do it. And I really, I took in what he said, because a lot of this I'm doing it alone. I'm doing it broke. I don't have like the best video equipment. I don't have the best structure of anything. I'm just doing this. But I'm gonna do it. And I don't care. And the other thing is, don't worry about critics. Again, don't worry about likes. Don't worry about the comments. You guys can get in the comment and bash me all you want. All I'm gonna do is screenshot it, and I'm gonna take note that, hey, okay, I need to work on that. And if it's just hate, I'm just going to look at it and I'm going to use it as more motivation to do better. And I'm just going to block you and I'm going to keep it pressing. But again, do it when you're ready. Or don't do it, or do it when you're not ready. Don't worry about likes. I already said yesterday, fuck a like. Do it for your legacy. Do it for yourself. Do it for the fact that you want to change your family's situation. And then number 3, when you're a work in progress, you're never going to be perfect. Ever. The only thing you're going to do is become a better version of yourself that your past self is going to look at and be like, oh, this is what I've always felt inside of myself. I'm actually becoming, when you're there, when you get there, you'll be like, like, I felt this. I've always felt this way. Like when you become successful. I mean, I'm not, because obviously I haven't been successful, but it's just like when, I'm sure like a successful person, when they could say, yeah, I remember back when I was living in the projects or I was in the hood, I always believed to this day that I would be doing this and I would be here and they could look back on themselves and say that they knew it all along, that that's where they were supposed to be. I know who I am on the other side. I know my best self. It's just getting myself to believe that and get there. So getting there is tough. It really is. But you're going to get there. But you're not going to be perfect. You're just going to be the better version of yourself. And that's the thing. Every day you want to work hard to be better than you were yesterday. So that's what this is all about. I've been recording now for 5 days straight, and my best video is the better version of yesterday. But tomorrow I'm going to be trying to be better than this video. So that's the key to everything. Do it when you're not ready. What was the other point? I forgot. I forgot. See, I didn't no structure. But I'm sure I said it before, so it'll be there. And the third one is just know that you're going to be a better version of yourself, but you're not going to be perfect. And that's it. I mean, just go. Oh, I know it is. Don't worry about likes. The second point. Don't worry about likes. Don't focus on the comments. Don't focus on trying to meet a certain policy or a standard. Just do what's best for you and just know that you're going to get there. But that's pretty much it. The the one thing I am trying to work on is shorter videos. I'm only doing this one a little longer because I really feel like I had to point out the little tweaks from yesterday. Yesterday and on back, I had a lot of long videos, and I noticed in those videos, like I said, I was saying, you know, you know, you know, and I'm like, I was real critical about that. But that was the lead to this video, which is I'm a work in progress. So I'm not going to be perfect. None of you guys are out there perfect, but don't worry about it. And I guess if you get people that come in the comments and come out and say, hey, this video is this video is that, is like, unless you're doing a video of yourself, and you're walking around with this high standard, and you can go back and judge people and say, hey, this video sucks because XYZ. I don't necessarily care. And I wouldn't even care even if you did have your own platform and you were trying to be critical of mine, because at least I'm putting in the work. So long as I'm putting in the work, there shouldn't be no anything about this. Because if you're at home just on your computer looking for something to troll on or hate about, that's fine. But don't do this, or don't hate on this if you're not doing it. So that's pretty much it. Easy to the point. That's it. Still a long video, but I'm working on it. I promise. But I would just say I hope everybody's having a great weekend. It is now Saturday, 4:00. Well, 4:10. Be safe out there and be well, and I'll touch in tomorrow.